Good afternoon, seniors who are still in the building. This is Mrs. Strittenberger with your classroom assignment today because it is in some of your vested interest to get grades up until the end of the week. Today in class, I have an individual or a pair assignment for you that I used to use during the last week of school when I taught freshmen. I'm going to tell you how it goes and how you can succeed in earning a candy bar tomorrow as well because I bought a bunch for a fundraiser. The title of this activity today is called Inventing New Words Based on Word Parts. For this assignment, you may work on this alone or with only one partner, so that's good for the sub to know. We're not doing groups of four in my larger class next period. Sorry! The last week of school, and you get to use Wikipedia because it was the most comprehensive site that I could find and probably the easiest one to access. And so you'll see a printout of which Wikipedia page to use as your database. I have a back computer that you may use. I also have a laptop at the front. If you do not have phone access within your partnership or within your individual work, feel free to access either one of those. Here's a sample of what you'll be doing, except you'll be doing it 5 times. You're going to create some new words to add into the English language. You get to build them yourselves out of Greek and Latin prefixes, suffixes, and root words. And then you'll get to select one to choose to quiz your teacher on in a multiple choice question. And should I miss your multiple choice question, you shall receive a candy bar. For example, when you look at those lists, you'll find different pieces. Your word has to mean something, so you usually have to start with a piece of meaning. So if you're searching through prefixes and suffixes and you find that dem means people, like demographic is where that comes from, then you want to choose other prefixes and suffixes to build that word. So apo means away from, people, and then ance is like a state of being. And so you're going to be doing the combination of 3 parts to build words. So this would be apodiments, which is not a real word, but if it was, that's what it would mean. It would mean being alone or the state of being separated or away from people as well. When you create these new words, and they don't have to be particular length because some of them are short, I want you to list each new word you make, just the word itself here. 5 new words. On the second sheet, I want what they were built out of, just like I showed you on the previous slide as well. I want to know what they mean, so you just jot down what do those prefixes and suffixes mean. How did I build that word? What's that word supposed to mean? And they can be really humorous. They can be about funny things, even things involving toilet, as long as they're not too offensive. I mean, I don't think they're not going to be offensive because they're built out of Latin prefixes and suffixes. Not too offensive. Like a word to describe how long someone takes in the bathroom. But it doesn't exist. We need a word for that. Okay, on this page, I have the directions for your quiz. For me, it says, out of your 5 words, choose one to quiz strip. One you don't think that I could find out its meaning by its prefixes and suffixes and roots. But you really don't lie. You have to use the real roots. So you have to create one multiple choice question here on the next slide, where I have to pick out of their 4 possible meanings of your word. If I miss it, you and your partner or you yourself get candy. This is the template for it. So you just place the word, one of your 5. You don't make a new one. So just one of the 5. And then this is your question. Does it mean, and provide me with 4 meanings, one of which is the real meaning of your word, the rest which are trying to mislead me, and take me away from that correct answer, and we'll see if I can get that right tomorrow as well. I hope you have a good class period. Please be good for your sub. The end.